Never miss another spare again. Maybe. Oh, yes. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back, and I found this little gem on the internet. And this is supposed to dial your spare into fruition. You leave a spare, you dial this little thing, it tells you where to stand, where to aim, how to pick up your spare. I'm gonna put this thing to the test to see if it holds water. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's see what the Brunswick Range Finder does in the year 2023. All right, everyone knows I love this old quirky stuff that's supposed to help you out. This was printed back in 1962. This is the Brunswick Range Finder Guide. And please excuse my voice, just getting over a cold. But this is a fast way to better scores, approved by the Brunswick advisory staff of bowling champions. So fingertip directions for getting strikes and picking up spares. 1962, this cost 49 cents. In 2023, it cost me a lot more than that. So the way it works is you're supposed to get lined up for your strike shot, okay? I think we're all done with this, so we'll put that down. And then if you leave a certain spare, it's got the dial right around the side here, if we can see that and zoom in. But if you leave a certain spare, you dial it down around here to the spot what you left, or something similar. It gives you some ideas of what's similar. And then it'll tell you where to aim and where to change your direction. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna try to line up with a strike shot, and then we're gonna use the Brunswick Range Finder Guide to adjust for my spare, and I should never miss another spare. So the checkpoints on this thing. Number one, individual lane conditions may vary, therefore adjust your starting position accordingly. For example, if your strike ball hits the head pin flush, move to the left. If not enough head pin, move to the right. Retain the same target dart. They call them darts, not arrows. Starting position is important. Once having established your proper position for a particular shot, never change. Never change. Number three, keep your eyes on your target dart from stance through delivery. Number four, make a smooth, rhythmical, and straight approach with full follow through for maximum accuracy. Number five, if failing to achieve satisfactory scoring consistency, don't become discouraged. Do seek a qualified instructor for advice. So this is, we're gonna give it a shot. So first thing is I need to line up for a strike. So obviously I don't really throw a straight ball anymore. I'm gonna throw urethane. I think that's the closest we got to it. So by all accounts here, to line up for a strike, looks like my left foot should be on the third arrow, and I'm gonna aim at the 1-3 pocket. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna try to right at the head pin, I guess, as straight as I can. Back in 1962. All right, so I'd say we are pretty well lined up. So with the help of my shot, I'm gonna dial in all the spares that it gives me, and we're gonna start with the 1-2-4. So it says, look at the 1-2 pocket from where I'm standing, and then adjust my eyes accordingly to throw a straight shot through that mark. So that's what we're gonna try. We got the 1-2-4. I'm gonna wipe my ball off. We're gonna stand in the same exact spot. Now instead of looking at the 1-3, I'm looking at the 1-2, and that adjusts my eyes roughly about the third arrow. And the idea here is we wanna hit the left side of the head pin. So let's try it. I'm looking at the third arrow. One for one. All right, so the next one we got here, we're gonna dial it over, is the 6-9-10. We're gonna adjust our feet to third, fourth, fifth, sixth arrow. So we're gonna stand on the sixth arrow with my left foot, and we're gonna try to aim for the 6-pin flush. So we're gonna look at the 6-pin, we're gonna move our eyes back towards the arrows, and that's gonna be the target. Obviously still throwing a straight shot. All right, so the whole idea here now, it wants you to move from the 3rd arrow all the way to 6. 4, 5, 6. Here we are. So now, if I want to hit that 6-pin flush, if I draw a line, imaginary line all the way back, I want to hit that flush. That's going to make me look around the 4th arrow, right at the center. So now we're going cross lane at it. Let's give it a shot. All right, 3 for 3. This thing's paying for itself. I think we should reprint this and hand them out to everybody on tour. I think it's gonna help out. All right, next one, 2, 4, 5. We wanna aim right of the 2-pin, okay? And it has us standing right over the center, so we're gonna straddle the center dot, the big dot, and we're gonna pick a line that brings us back straight right at it. Straddling the center, and this is gonna wanna get me to just left of the middle arrow to throw it straight right at it. There we go, straight shot, right at it, no problem. You know, for beginners, this is actually a pretty easy system, right? It kind of helps you just say, hey, where do I stand? This will tell you exactly where to stand, where to aim. So this is actually kind of a handy tool. It'll fit in most bags. And you know, back in the day when you had the single zipper bag and the shoes underneath, this is meant to just kind of lay on the bottom there. All right, next one, 3, 6, 10. Another spare that's pretty tough. So your target is right of the 3-pin, left foot on the 6th arrow. Okay, so kind of the same idea as the 6, 9, 10. We're going cross lane, we're going straight. It's essentially the same shot, but we'll see what happens when we target and what it looks like here. All right, so we're on 6th arrow, and we want to aim right of that 3-pin. So that's going to put me just inside of the 4th arrow, probably around the 22 board, 21 board, somewhere in there. That was a little bit low. That's all right. Picked it up. So that was probably more like 23, 24. But once again, picked it up. I just let my eyes do it. You know, I'm not also accounting for drift. My feet drift to the left when I bowl. Anyway, so next one is 1, 3, 9. Man, if you're a right-hander and you're leaving the 1, 3, 9, you're in for some trouble, let me tell you that. So let's get the 1, 3, 9 set up. Standing in the same spot as your strike shot. No different than your strike shot. I'm gonna be standing with my left foot on the 3rd arrow, 3rd dot, and we're gonna be aiming at the 1, 3 pocket. So this should be the same as the first shot. So, obviously, if you left the 1, 3, 9, you did not execute your first shot. You pulled that one quite far left. So, we need to get this one to the 1, 3 pocket here. I'm just looking between the 2nd and 3rd arrows. Next one we got, 2, 4, 7. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've ever left a 2, 4, 7 and one finger. I think I've left that once in my life, but it's on the card, so we're gonna put it up here. So starting position for the 2, 4, 7 is exactly the same as your strike shot. Now your target is gonna be left of the 2-pin. So you wanna hit the ball on the left side of the 2-pin and the ball is gonna take out the 4 and over to the 7, ideally. So I are gonna target left of the 2-pin and we're gonna throw a straight shot over there and see what happens. See where this makes me target. All right, left foot there. Left of the 2-pin, that puts me between the 3rd and 4th arrow here. Easy peasy. So far, this guide is actually pretty accurate. Pretty good. Would I shoot these spares typically going straight? Not always, but hey, back in the day, hook balls back in '62. Nobody was really throwing a big hook. All right, so now we got the 5.9. Again, if you're a right-hander and you're leaving a 5.9, you're having a bad day. So let's set it up. Let's see what it takes to pick it up. So for the 5.9, we're gonna be standing with our feet on the 6th arrow, my left foot on the 6th dot, and we're gonna be targeting right of the 5 pin. So let's see where that brings my eyes for this shot. So the whole idea here, why they start you left to right, is so that you have less of a chance to chop it. So I see what they're doing. So back on the 6th dot here, and this kind of puts me right around 24, maybe right on the 5th arrow here. There we go. Not bad. They're getting tougher now. So the next one is the 5-10 split. So once again, if you leave a 5-10, you're having a bad time. So we're gonna try to set it up and see what it takes to pick it up. It has us adjusting our feet now to left foot on the 4th dot, so right on the big dot, right in the center. And we're gonna be targeting left of the 5 pin. So the idea is to hit left of it, slide the 5 pin into the 10. Let's see how many takes this is gonna take. This won't be an easy one, but with the trusty rangefinder, all things are possible. So it wants my left foot now on the big dot and aiming left of the 5 pin. So that puts me, I think, right around 18, 19. Oh, Jesus. If that was a 5-7, would have been perfect. All right, obviously, whiff. Let's try that again. So I think the key for me here is just to kind of walk a little straighter, don't drift, because that'll adjust my eyes and it'll actually open my angle there. So let's try that again. That's the nice thing about my shot here is it'll continually just give me the same setup no matter what I want. Get over there. Ah, almost. All right. On the right track. I walked a little straighter, felt like. So normally with my shot, I just keep it on full rack. So that's why you don't see me shoot spares usually, because it's constantly giving me first cycle. Beautiful system, part of the sync scoring unit. All right, 3rd time's the charm. Let's get my eyes left. I'm gonna put them right on the center dot here. Maybe. Ah, all right. Getting there. So, obviously I'm in the right area. Spare percentage on something like this will probably be maybe 20%, I think. That's my guess. What am I, 0 for 3? I don't know. Let's try it again. I'm gonna keep my eyes same spot. I'm gonna remember just to walk straight, maybe a little right. That's got a chance. Yes. Oh, man. So close. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Let's see how many takes it takes. I don't know. I thought that was money. Come on. Oh, jeez. Get it. Oh, yeah. All right, we're in the money. It only took like, I don't know, 6 tries, somewhere in there. So, we got the 5-10 out of the way. Now, it wants us to pick up the 4-10. It's getting even harder now. So, let's get this thing set up. Let's see how many tries this takes us. So, our starting position is the same as our strike position. Feet on the 3rd arrow, 3rd dot. We're gonna be aiming left of the 4 pin, and we're gonna slide that 4 pin over. That's the idea. Let's see if we can't get this done. That's gonna give me a target somewhere just left of 4th arrow here. Oh, that was close. So close. Yeah, I think we're gonna get this one. This might be easier. I might get it done earlier than the 5-7. Well, I don't know. Idea is just to get it over there. You're trying to aim pretty much at the 7 pin and then knock that 4 pin over. This is almost like a split challenge video now. So let's give it a shot. What's the refresher there? Yeah, start on the strike shot. Looking left of the 4th arrow. I'm gonna adjust my eyes just a little bit more that way. Ah, nope. Missed. I wonder if it counts if I bounce it out. Would you guys give me that one if I do? I think fair is fair. I mean, if I hit over there and it bounces out, that's fair, right? I don't know. I'll try to do it traditional way. But if it bounces out, I'm taking it. Just letting you guys know. All right, come on, ball. Walk straight. Oh. Might as well buckle in. Might be here a while. I think the hardest thing for me is not walking towards my target. Almost. Almost got there. And try not to throw it too hard. I just got to get it there. I think those are the two things, is don't walk towards my target. My target's pretty far left of me. And don't try to overthrow it. I have a tendency to overthrow it and a tendency to miss right when I do that. Always got to know your tendencies. All right, come on. Maybe, maybe. Oh, yes. Yes. Got it. All right, that's the 410. By the look of it, I think that's going to be the hardest one on here. We got 2 more to go. So now we go to the 4-5. That's going to have me standing on where my strike shot was and aiming between the 4-5. So basically aiming at the 2 pin. So let's get it set up and let's do it. It's almost like picking up the 5-10. Kind of the same. So strike shot, aiming between. Kind of puts me right around the 4th arrow again. No. Missed right. All right. 4th arrow. Walk right. Oh. I walked a little too right. So close. I'm dialed in. You know, this rangefinder actually helps quite a bit. You know, if you kind of forget or just kind of know that it's all about angles. This thing is all about angles, shooting spares. There is a higher percentage way to shoot spares and a lower percentage way. So this is going to get your feet in the right spot, get your eyes in the right spot. No. Ooh, just enough. Got it there. All right, we've come full circle. No pun intended. But now we got the 5-7 split. So it has us standing in the same spot as our strike. And now we're adjusting our eyes and our eyes only. Now traditional thinking would say, if you're throwing a hook, you want to move about 3 boards left and throw your same shot. But this is back in 62, so we're going to go by the rules. I'm going to try it the way they want it. So I'm going to aim right at the 5 pin with my feet on the same strike shot. Then I'm going to try another one where I just move my feet left and off my strike shot and throw the same strike. All right. Let's try it. Maybe the first try. Oh, man. So close. I mean, we're talking like a fraction of an inch that we're missing that by. I could have easily just kind of did it and I could have been done with this video already, but no. Rude. All right, let's try it again. I really think that hooking at this one is a little bit better play. Oh man, we are so close. Throwing it straight. I mean, that's what the rangefinder wants you to do. I mean, technically your strike shot was straight back then, so, you know, this is going back in time. We're going back in time over 60 years when this thing was published. Come on. I think I just got to get my eyes just a little bit more left, just a pinch. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Third time's a charm. All right, so to finish out this video, we're gonna do the 5-7 one more time, but instead of standing in the same spot as my strike shot, I'm gonna move 3 boards left and I'm gonna throw a hook a little bit. So I was pretty lined up at the beginning with the strike shot. Let's move 3 left with my feet, throw a little hook at it. Kind of targeting the same. Let's throw it hook. Oh, man. All right, that was pretty good. Maybe only need to go 2 boards. You know, we're playing in the middle oil there. Obviously, I've thrown a lot of urethane, so a lot of traffic's gone down through the middle. Just make sure to wipe it off real good. So only going 2 boards now, throwing the same shot. Hopefully throwing the same shot. There we go. So, personally, I'm hooking at that one, but hey, what do you know? The Brunswick Range Finder, something that came out 60 plus years ago, it's actually still pretty relevant. So, really cool find. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit of spare shooting demonstration, some split challenge looks like in there too. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. And as always, talk to you guys soon.